Hey, let's read the newest One Piece chapter. Everybody says it's great, so I'm really hyped. Let's see what it has. So it's called like giving wings to a dragon. Wow, that's intriguing. I hope it's something to do with Kaido or maybe King. And cover page. What do we have here? Gang bashed on my family. They cannot pass over the red line because of the ongoing revelry. So, wow, I thought we were going to see Flora and Triangle soon, but now we are like in revelry. So maybe we are going to see some of the events from revelry. Man, that would be great. Really, this is a Japanese idiom. So about the name, here's a translator's note. This is a Japanese idiom. Didn't substitute in an English idiom due to the dragon symbolism. Possible English equivalents are the icing on the cake, adding fuel to fire. Okay, let's see what it means. One account to ring. The day of the final battle draws closer. 7 days left until the raid on Onigashima. The samurai have managed to obtain a large supply of weapons. Yes, thanks to Onimaru! Onimaru, my new favorite character in this arc. You must not, Lady Hiyori. You cannot give away Lord Odin's keepsake. Yes, so we are going straight back to this moment where she made Zoro that offer. My father, Kazuki Odin, was a swordsman who used the dual long blade style. Before my father's execution, dual long blades. Oh yeah, he fought with two blades. My brother and I were each entrusted with one blade. My brother holds Ame no Habakiri, translated as Snake Slayer, or Takamagahara. It is said to be one of Susanoo's swords, in which he used to slay the Yamato no Orochi. This is a real sword which is currently enshrined in the Isinokami Shrine in Japan. Whoa, so like one sword for slaying Orochi is this, oh my gosh, Ame no Habakiri, and the other sword, Enma, is for slaying Kaido, and she is offering to give Enma to Zoro. Let's see what he says. Whilst I was given Enma. Well, and we see these swords, these two swords on the picture. They look incredible with flower designs. Nah, long ago, both of these swords were forged by two famous blacksmiths, whose names reached far and wide. These swords have honorable origins. I wonder who these blacksmiths are. I guess they could be dead now, since long ago, but they are like children or grandchildren. They could still be around, like this Tenguyama, maybe? Exactly so. This is why you must not give it away, princess. How can you give it away so easily to someone of unknown origins? He cannot wield Lord Odin's sword. Yeah, she puts her trust in Zoro like big time. From their first meeting, yeah, she told him that she is Lady Hiyori and now she's ready to give out the sword Enma. And well, she's going to get Shusui back to Wano, but still she trusts him a lot. I wonder why. Maybe he reminds her of one of the daimos like theory time. I do not know what events occurred for the sword god Ruma's sword, Shusui, to end up in your hands. So either Hiyori or Kawamatsu asks this question. However, to this country, it is a sacred treasure whose disappearance caused the whole country to grieve. And Zoro thinks to himself, I'm pretty sure Moria stole it. Yeah, I guess with Ruma's corpse, along with Ruma's corpse. So please return Shisui to us. Well, if you're going to give me a replacement, then I guess it's okay. So, man, a lot of people, a lot of people were saying that Zora is going to refuse, that he's going to say, no, I got this Shisui from Ruma. It means a lot to me. It's like a symbol of our fight, of me winning, or something like that. But yeah, he's just, oh, you're going to give me a replacement. Well, that's okay. It's not like a mind or anything. So it's not like, I don't know what, H months or something. It's not that precious to him, I guess. I did get to know a rumor when we crossed swords, even if it was just his corpse. So, yeah, he explained everything. He explained, fine, okay, I'll give you guys back the sword, but at least let me visit his grave afterwards. Oh, okay, so, like, he's going to visit his grave to pay respects to rumor, to, like, explain, yeah, you gave me this sword, but I had to give it away because it is precious to your country, it is important, and I think I did the right thing. He's delusional. Are you sure about him, Princess? Kawamatsu doesn't believe him that he saw Ruma and clashed swords with him. But it is true, Kawamatsu. It is true, man. I miss Thriller Box. Such a cool arc. Oh my gosh. What the hell is happening here? Wait. The Flower Capital. The samurai imprisoned in the Rasetsu district have yet to be released. Damn it. What should we do? Tell me what happened to the pirate alliance between Kid, Apu, and yourself. So, man, they didn't explain like Law's plan or anything. They are just showing us the result. So Hawkins is split in half, I guess using Law's fruit, and he's all-blooded. Well, Law, did I say kid? Did I say kid? I hope I didn't. I mean Hawkins. If I did, I'm sorry. I mean, yeah, Hawkins is split in half, and Law is like holding a sword to his throat, I think. And he asks, tell me what happened to this pirate alliance. So Law got the best of him. Hawkins thought that he's so smart, so cool. Well, not in this life, Hawkins, no. Whew, yeah, I was worried about Law. I'm happy that he's okay. Okay, Hawkins answers. We were set up. Scratchman Apu was already working on the Kaido. I told you I didn't like this Apu. He, his design isn't cute. I didn't like him because of that. But I was right. My intuition was right. He was working on the Kaido all this time. He betrayed them. Man, I hate him. That monster Kaido said to us, if you want to become my subordinate, then I will welcome you with open arms. He has been recruiting strong soldiers for his army for a long time. Yeah, like, we noticed that. All in order to have the world's strongest army. Back then, my chance of victory was 0%. So yeah, he felt like there's no need trying. If it's 0%, I will not even try. I'm sure if Luffy saw this number 0%, he would still try. He would make this number go higher. He will not just sit down and say, oh, okay, 0%, then I will not even try doing anything. No, he won't. That's your problem, Hawkins. Escape chance 0%. Submission to survive chance 30%. I had no choice. But Kid and Killer were a different story. They tried facing him head on and fought until they both collapsed. Yes, they have the same spirit as Luffy, and that is great. That is what makes them so strong. But Kaido never kills people like that. He always does whatever it takes to break their spirit until they submit. Wow, and we get a good look at this room where Law was held and now he's threatening Hawkins. And we see that it is in fact a torture room. There are a lot of torture devices. Man, that's wild. Oh, do they really use them? I can't imagine Kid bending the knee to him, so he's probably dead. As for the rest of his crew, if you want to save your captain, then do this and that, is what he probably told them. In the end, Orochi is going to do whatever he wants with them. Whoa, so like, if you want to save your captain, we're not going to kill him, but you are going to eat all the smiles. Oh, that's terrible. The four emperors are monsters compared to us. Common sense doesn't apply to them. You're doing pretty well in your alliance with Straw Hat. You came here together on good terms. But how do you feel now? Have you changed your mind? So yeah, it was one of the theories too. that Law is going to be unhappy with how Straw Hats do things and like maybe not betray them but leave their alliance. I personally do not see it. He knows their ways already. He knows how Luffy is. So he knows what to expect. Why would he be mad right now? And he answers, it's none of your concern. Slash? Oh, the sound of slash, like he slashed Hawkins. I'm sure he didn't kill him, right? I'm sure he didn't. No? Someone is standing behind him. I can't guess from the shadow who this is. And maybe, maybe it is Drake. Maybe it is Drake, guys. I'm not sure. I can't tell from the shadow, and it does not look like Drake's shadow. But we didn't see X-Drake in the scene between Hawkins and Law, and we do not know how Law escaped his chains and stuff, how he got the better of Hawkins, so we can only presume that X-Drake helped him. And so Law says to him, if letting me escape is part of some grand plan of yours, then I'll go along with it. So, yeah, maybe, I'm not sure if it was X-Drake, but maybe it was, and he let Law escape, so he is on our side. I really like X-Drake. I hope it is him. Well, it seems logical, so every evidence suggests it. Like, okay, let's go on. Let's move on. 6 days until the raid on Onigashima. Man, 6 days. It's like a lifetime. Everything can happen in these 6 days. Okay, I get. All right, let's move on. I'm trying to keep it together, and we still don't know giving wings to a dragon, or what the name of the chapter means. We're going to Don't Prisoner Minds. Pretend that it is Kaido's skin. Think of your defeat. So we have Luffy's training, like straight up training. Not just taking boulders from one side of the prison to the other, not just sparring in a sumo match, but actual training with his teacher, Grandpa Hill. So yeah, Grandpa Hyo explains, remember, being unable to do anything even though you gave it your all. Time is running out. Our enemy is a monster, but you can definitely do it. He is trying to put his mind back into the desperate situation so Luffy can unlock his power of advanced armament hockey. And they got some kind of, I don't know what this is, some kind of metal thing or something. I'm not sure. It's like a big black block, and Luffy's training on it. So yeah, we got a straight up training, and Luffy's trying to imagine Kaido's face. Kaido's like, oh, Luffy's really trying. 5 days until the raid on Onigashima. Man, man, that escalated. That escalated quickly. So we just had 6 days, and now it's 5 days. I mean, he's just going to go for all these days. Like in this very chapter. Let me breathe. Let me inhale for a little bit. Okay, I'm ready. So 5 days. Next. Kuriamigasi village. This is Kinemon. The picture you all have has been slightly altered. There are 2 lines on the harbor snake's stomach. This is Lord Yasui's final message. And so everyone understands. Everyone, except for me. I do not know what these 2 lines on the snake mean. Who report Itachi, ship maintenance squad. 2 lines, I see, understood. Some guy says, I don't know him, one of the samurai, and he's talking through the smell to Kinemon. And so we see how all the guys like prepare to the battle. I see, this is sequence of preparation. So Law got info on the alliance. Now Luffy's training, trying his best. Kinemon like is managing everything, and Frankie, along with some of the samurai, is mending all these ships. They found these ships from that raid, I think 10 years ago. Is that Kinemon? I'll make all the ships good as new again. Super, leave it to me. Leave it to us. Good. Yes, Frank is hyped and he has a lot of helpers, so I'm sure he's going to be fine. Udon, weapon preparation squad. So they have divided themselves into squads. So just now we had ship maintenance squad. Now we're going to weapon preparation squad to Lance. Oh, and Grandpa Hell is on this squad. So between like training sessions with Luffy, he's preparing weapons. Ringa, sword recovery squad, as expected from Lord Yasui. Ah, this Yakuza girl. I don't remember her name, but she looks even pretty now. Like, no, she's not pretty. She's like beautiful woman, like a good-looking woman. So she's answering for recovery. So I mean, sword recovery squad. And they all received this news from Kinemon about 2 lines, and everyone understands it, as I said, except for me. And the other Yakuza, he answers for Rebel Commander's squad, he is. So he is commanding the rebels, I guess. That's an interesting squad. Maybe he's training them too or something like that. Well, oh, Nami-san. Nami is with Kinemon right now. And she's saying, they're just as amazing as I imagined. The citizens of Wano figured it out the moment it was pointed out. So what exactly do they mean? Those lines on the harbor snake? Yeah, what? Tell me, please. And Kinemon explains, I guess, yes. You would only be able to understand if you knew the names of all the ports in Wano. Oh, okay. We got another map of Wano. But now it's not about the regions, it's about the pots. So we get the names of all the pots. Pot Neko, oh, so it's like a cat. Pot Kaeru, Kaeru, you mean like a frog? You mean like a frog? Yes, I guess. Then Pot Mogura, Pot Habu, I don't know these roads. Pot Tokage and Pot Itachi. So I'm not that good with Japanese. I can translate these ones, but I'm happy to see a frog one because I was like researching frogs because of Usopp Toad. So I recognize this word. At first, because we drew a habu snake, it indicated that we would assemble at Port Habu. I see. But now there are 2 pairs of legs on it. All of the ports in this country are named after animals. It may be a bit too long, but if you put legs on a snake, it becomes a lizard. And Port Tokage. Port Tokage means lizard. All of this will be explained at the end in the reference notes. Okay, so Port Takagi. Oh my gosh, what is this region? Ah, Udons. Yes, it is Udon. Udon's Port Takagi is a lizard port. We changed our meetup spot in order to ensure that someone perceptive in the enemy ranks cannot disrupt our plans. Do you think your enemies like idiots? If they are living here for some time, I think they should know the names of the pots. No? At least like Orochi's people, maybe not Kaido's people, but at least Orochi's people. So it's not like 100% foolproof, 100% safe. But okay, whatever floats your boat. Lord Yasui understood what needed to be done, so he changed it at that moment. Man, they're showing us the face of Yasui. Oh, he... I mean, yeah, I'm very sad about his death, but he managed to achieve a lot with his death, so it wasn't in vain at least. Okay, what an amazing person he was, Lord Yasui, Robin says, and she's still holding Ventoka in her arms. We troubled our savior, Kinemon says, even until the very end. If we do not succeed to make his sacrifice worthwhile, it would be a warrior's greatest shame. In the past, Lord Yasui told us this, the scabbards say. All of you will become this country's guardians. Yes. Do you remember that scene where they were still young Russians, like in the memories of Lord Yasui, and how he told them that, yeah, you're going to be guardians of this land, like you're all right hands of Lord Odin, so you have to act accordingly. And they really do respect him, even though he's already dead now. So, of course, they don't want his sacrifice to go in vain. We still have much to do, but thanks to everybody's efforts, our forces are increasing to our desired numbers. We have yet to hear anything about Danjira, but we have seen retainers of the Kazuki family gathered here. Wow, and this is a really cool panel. So we see everyone like Raizo, our straw hats, Okiku, all of the scabbards except for Danjiro, I guess. And then there is Zoro and Tenguyama and Shinobu and of course Momonosuke. So yeah, everyone guessed here. I mean, like Frankie's not here, and Soap, yeah, Soap is not here, but still, like most of the guys. How impressive, Sancho says. Our goal of gathering 5,000 people is no longer an impossible dream. That's right, everyone is amazing, Brooke yells. Stop wasting time. Yes, let us begin the strategy meeting. So they have a strategy meeting, but we're not going to see this. We're going to, so it's like to author's words. This may seem like a sudden revelation, but there are actually two ways. No, maybe this is Kinemon explaining. Okay, let's listen. This may seem like a sudden revelation, but there are actually two ways to enter one country. The first is to have a cup. Pull your ship up the waterfall. This method is hit or miss. This is the method we use. The second method is to enter the cave behind the waterfall. Of course, this is only possible with the permission of Kaido or Roach. Yes, so we had to use a more like difficult method because Kaido is like he has hold of this more simple, straightforward way of entering one. So of course he isn't going to let his enemies use it. At the Man, what is this? At the end of the cave is Port Magura. From there, both crew members and cargo will be pulled up using a gondola. So we literally see how Wano looks on the seas. Some big, I guess, stone walls surround it, and we see this. I don't know, it looks like there's only one island. It's strange. Maybe it just looks like this. And Onigashima here, and the big Fujiyama, I mean, a big mountain. I have to think on this picture. I hope J Boy was saying anything about this in his review. I'm going to watch his review after this because he had this great theory about how one is like located, I think he said, inside of the mountain or something, and I can't really make heads or tails of this particular picture, so I'll see what he thinks. The tunnel leads all the way to the top. Alright, so they will then travel across Hakumai to reach their destination. Wait, I'm confused. So they are going to use this way and go to Hakumai. So I guess, did they say that the festival is going to be in Hakumai? I mean, I forgot it. Oh, oh man, we are going to this awful Apu. So, man, they didn't show us Apu before, because Oda didn't want to reveal just yet that Apu was always a subordinate, maybe not always, but for a long time, a subordinate of Kaida. And now that we have it revealed, we're going to see him. All right. Hello, Kaida-san. I've arrived in Hakumai. He is in Hakumai? What? Did you come back to attend the banquet as well? Of course, we can't miss the Golden Kagura, which only happens once a year. Kagura is a ceremonial art ritual where maidens perform sacred music and dance to communicate with gods. Sounds beautiful. The ones who refuse to join your crew don't know what they're missing out on. We are gonna make this year's flashier than ever. Now that's what I like to hear. Let's do it. Ah, no! Man, was it Kaida's words? We're gonna make this year's flashier than ever? Kai Oh, I didn't realize. Yes, it is his words. I just didn't think that Kaida would care about how flashy the festival is, but it seems he does for some reason. And we see some kids. They're just passing through. Who is that? It is a number from Onigashima. We need to get away from here fast, or we will be eaten. So these are some kids. I didn't see them earlier. I think we're seeing them for the first time. Uh, so they're here just to witness things. I hope nothing happens to them. Man, so we're going to King and Queen. King saying, it seems like the numbers have returned. What numbers mean? Like in cards, maybe like 10, 9, 8, 7, and all that. We didn't get it yet, maybe? Uh, all right. And Queen said, they are attending a banquet. They've all got drinking problems, so I hate having them around. Man, like Kaida is having a drinking problem. Did you see that panel? It almost, just almost look like these shadows from Florian Triangle. Just almost, okay? They are not as great, as huge, as mysterious, but still, man, they look intimidating. I want to talk about them. Man, they look like monsters. These numbers, what are them? I mean, I can't really tell anything from how they look, but they all have horns. Yes, they all have horns. What is the meaning of this? What are these creatures? And these little children, they saw them. I guess soon we are going to see them too, but for now we have just these silhouettes. Oh my gosh, you have to see them. Okay, they are like some kind of demons. All have horns. This is interesting. It's like some discussion theory material right here. And so we go to Kaido's Big Mom. They're talking. The banquet on the night of the Fire Festival is going to be the best, Kaido says. That's right. It will be our anniversary. Big Mom is saying that it will be her and Kaida's anniversary. Anniversary of what? Of becoming friends? Of, I don't know, marrying? Of divorcing? Anniversary of our divorce. Let's see. What's up with them? Queen wonders. Did they become friends while trying to kill each other? Don't you know how this works? You're trying to kill each other. Afterwards, you become friends. It's always like this. You have to battle it out to become friends. It's like the rules. Hey, listen up, you lot. What is it? We, the Beasts Pirates, and the Big Bomb Pirates, have decided to form a pirate alliance. No! No! They decided to form a party. I didn't in a million, in a million years. I would never think this is going to happen. That Guide and Big Mom, I I didn't see it coming at all. She was like, I only need this straw hat. I want to kill him myself, get him myself. And he was like, do not invade my body country, you old hag. Now let's battle it out. And wow, just so suddenly, after some time of battling it out, they are friends now. They are talking about some kind of anniversary. They remembered some of their past or something. And no, they are all like friends and they're drinking together, happy to see this festival, excited for this festival, and saying that they are forming a pirate freaking alliance. Now I know why everyone was so hyped about this arc. Or about this chapter. All right, I have to finish this. I have to finish this. Or we'll go all out to kill each other after we take over the world together. The worst alive. So first we defeat our enemies, then we will think about defeating each other. Now we will have all time in the world. But for now, not just getting to Luffy, no! After we take over the world together, they did not form this alliance to get to Luffy, to get revenge. No! They're forming this alliance like for good, for some quiet what, no, I can take. This is what Marines were so frightened about, so frightened of. This alliance between Kaida and Big Mom, it is frightening. And what is more frightening, guys? What is more frightening is that One Piece will be on break next week. This is the most frightening. And for anyone interested, there's a translator's note. So the pots of one order often creates names with different written and spoken meanings. As such, the pots each mean the following. So we have Port Cairo, Port Return, or Port Frog. Yeah, I was talking about this in my video about Usopp's frog, that Cairo means frog and also means to return, like talking about how this frog or toad, like it's not the same frog and toad, but it is similar. So it could be a symbol, that toad, of Kazuki returning to one, symbol of return. And it is nice to see a pot frog and get this thing here. Pot magura, pot dive or dig is a written meaning, and pronunciation meaning is pot mole. So written meaning some different kinds of words, and pronunciation meaning they all are creatures like animals. So let's concentrate maybe on the animals. Mogura, port small, dive dig. Well, they are connected, these words. Pot habu, pot blade or martial arts, and it is habu snake. Okay, pot takagu, port shadow, port lizard shadow, and just saw a number of cool shadows. Port Itachi, date is a surname in Japan, or Port Weasel, and Port Necker, Port Root, or obviously Port Cat. Man, this I have nothing to say about this chapter. The ending was insane. I don't know what to think about it. I really have to think about it. If I have time, I will post a review, but only if I have time. I'm sorry, I have a lot of deadlines, you know that already. But there's a lot of material for theories. I already kind of want to make video about mythical beasts in Wano, and now there are a lot of theories that could be made from these recent chapters. 3 chapters, I didn't make reviews on them, but there were a lot of cool information. And man, this is insane. Like this one arc, it gets better and better. It's like climbing on my top of the best arcs in One Piece. It is climbing. Well, guys, thank you for watching. See ya.